So today in this session, we are going to begin with the web technologies. So we will be introducing what is a web technology and how it came into existence. What are the things you will be learning in this course of subject? Okay, let us start. So what do you mean by the web technology? The term web technology. Technology is a technical term, and web is comprises of formation of along with the internet. Okay, a technology which is formed along with the internet, where the internet will be forming the major role over here. Okay, so if we define it, various tools and techniques will be used here in this process for communication between different types of devices over the net. So as I told you, here the major role will be played by the internet. Okay, that's how the name web came into existence. And technology, so many technologies are available in today's era. So all those will be connected together to communicate. For example, in our daily life also we are communicating in various through various mechanisms. Yes, through WhatsApp we are communicating, through Instagram, through Facebook, through YouTube. Okay, so there are so many links where we communicate with one another, and this communication medium is possible only with the help of the internet. Okay, so all these technologies are forming communication. Okay, it's acting as a communication media for in between various devices, and to communicate between various people, not only when we are connected to the people within India or within our locality, but across the globe. You can make the communication possible with the help of this internet and the web technologies. So let's learn into more detail how it came into existence. So here are the few terms that you will be learning. Okay. First of all, let us understand what is the term called as web browser. Okay. So far you might have been using you might have been using so many browsers in your daily life, like for example Chrome, okay, Google, and Firefox. Okay. Likewise, XYZ, so many MSDN. So there are so many browsers that are available for us through which we will be accessing to various web pages. Now, what is the difference between a web browser and a web page? A web browser is nothing but a search engine that helps us to rectify our search. Okay, for example, you are trying to list out so many different colleges in the Hyderabad city. Okay, so what do? You will type something, whatever your requirement is there in the Google. Google is your search engine that will help you to get back to all the detailings that are required to you. Okay, so those are nothing but web pages or the websites. Fine. So what is a web browser here? It can be defined as a program that displays the textual data, pictures, animations, and videos on the internet. So a browser will help you get not only the textual data, image it can be getting you in the formation of the image. So this, I'll take the example of this particular slide. Here also you're getting some kind of information. This is your textual information, right? Likewise, on the browser, you will not only be getting the textual data, you will be even getting the pictures, animation effects, and even the video information also available to you onto the web browser. Now, coming to the hyperlinked resources on the www, yes, World Wide Web, through which our websites are being developed, okay, and it can be accessing unique, it can be accessed using the softwares, interfaces, and the web browsers along with it. So what you can say here is our web browsers will be the major part through which our communication begins with the different people, I can say. For example, when you are linking your WhatsApp, okay, from your mobile content to the PC, okay, so you are transferring the contents or the information between the two devices, yes or no? Similarly, here also you are asking the web browser to get the interaction between whatever the websites you're looking for, whatever the content of information you're trying to look into. Okay, so that will be interacted upon the internet purely and that's how the communication is possible. Now, how many into how many classifications our web technology is? So basically, let us elaborate it one after the other. First one, we will be learning about the WWW, that stands for World Wide Web. Okay, if at all you ask any small child also, okay, what is WWW? They will be answering you it is World Wide Web. And what we will be getting the content out of it means they'll be helping us to identify that we will be having certain websites through which the information of the school or a college we will be able to get. This information, how we will be getting through a language called as HTML. So in this web technology, you're going to learn a language that helps you to program and design your websites and web pages. Okay, so we will be coming into the HTML into detail in the coming slides. Next, there is also one of the important protocol that helps you to design this websites and the web pages, and that is termed as your hypertext transfer protocol. This will help you to link up your web pages with the internet such that if at all you're browsing some kind of information, it will help you to fetch that data out of it. So the first section of the classification of the web technology is your WWW. That will be helping us to design the websites by using the language called as HTML, and also one of the protocol called as hypertext transfer protocol. So by the formation of these two, we will be able to create our web pages and websites. Now, so you can see a small representation of it, how a website will be designed. Imagine that this is a website. Okay, it can be formed by using so many languages, okay, that are available to you. And in this course, you will be learning majorly about HTML. Okay. Next, web browser. What is a browser? You got to know that it's an application software. For example, you will be going to know about how to browse so and so website. For example, you're going to visit your university website. So you will be browsing by typing some kind of information. For example, Usmania University, you want to browse the content of it, or you are going to fetch the results out of it. So how you will go? You will be typing your content of information there, and that's how the website will be approaching to you. And how is the communication taking place? You see here, the people who are sending the request over the internet, okay, are called as the clients. And from where the information is being fetched, that is your server. For example, we people are sitting over here as the clients, and if at all you are going to get the results of your graduation, so you will type all sorts of detailings there, and you will be represented as a client there. All your data will be requested upon the server through the medium called as internet. So internet is acting as a mediator or a medium between the client and the server. If the information is available on the server, the information will be sent back through this internet only to the client. And that's how the communication is taking place upon your web browser. That's how the interaction is taking place upon the web browser. This is one of the simplest example in your daily life. You're performing so many tasks by using the web browsers. Let me give you a few of the examples. For example, filling any of the application forms, typing all the detailings there and submitting the data. So you are interacting there as a client and the data is being saved upon the server. So that is one of the example. Ticket booking, booking of the tickets and all. Everywhere there is a communication between the client and the server with the help of the internet only. So this is how the web browser will be providing the content to the client with the help of the services that are available upon the web. Okay, hope it is clear to you. Now let's move to the next content or the classification of the web technology, that is web server. So what is meant by a server? A server is, I can say it's a program that will be available for servicing the request of the client. Whatever the services of the clients are there, it will be served upon the network. You can see here, we are having the network that is majorly playing the role. Okay, in this whole and soul web technology subject, the major role will be played by your network. Okay, so network will be there, that is helping you to design the websites, web pages, and the interaction between the client and the server. So this interaction and the services will be given to the client by using a protocol called as HTTP. The full form of it is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So this protocol will help you to communicate between the client and the server. Coming to the web pages, I hope you might have visited so many websites so far, yes? So when you have visited so many websites, example, you take the content of your Amazon. Amazon is a website where you are having so many web pages connected to it. Suppose you are into the some purchasing of it. Example, I'll take the example of books. If at all you visited the website for purchasing any kind of books, in the books also you have so many categories. Engineering category, novels are there, languages are there, and many more are there. So when we will be giving a particular search over there, with respect to our search, the pages will be responded to us, right? So what I can say here with respect to web page, a web page is a digital document that is linked to the www and viewed by anyone connected to the internet across the browser. So another example that you can take over here is your notebook. A book which is consisting of so many pages, right? A page will have a limited amount of information. Similar is your web page. Okay, that limited information when you're accessing, I'll take the example of your textbook. A textbook will be having the content of it, or index we can say, where if I point out to so and so page number, that topic we will be navigating to, yes or no? Similarly, web page is our digital document. As in whichever document we want, so that particular document we will be able to easily fetch by navigating to that particular page by browsing it with the help of the browser and the internet. Next, web development. In all this process, so far you have seen about the www, web browser, web pages, okay, and how it is being developed. Now, let us understand how these websites are being developed. So, websites are being developed by, first of all, we should have a plan of it, how to design it, how to create it, what all contents we are going to implement into it, right? So, building, creating, and maintaining of the websites include the aspects of designing the web pages, publishing, and web programming. So, and database management will also be there. So, this is a huge process, I can say. If at all you have given a project of designing a website, what you will do? It's not an easy task. First of all, you will plan what all the detailings you need to fetch. You need to gather all the information, right? Next, you will plan accordingly. How step by step you will be moving. Next, what all pages or the designs of the website you need to ready, and what all content of information you will make it available onto the website for the users. Okay, and what all database is nothing but whatever the information is being maintained upon it, how it will be available to its users and to others, right? So all this content will be a huge process by creating it, maintaining it, and building it. And after creating also, we need to test it, undergo so many processes